What's good, fam? My spiritual family. So, what is on my mind this week? Mostly just people and my relationships with people. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. My relationship with people are definitely changing. I don't rely on people for confirmation of my feelings or not saying I'm being selfish, because I am a very giving person, but just being aware of the things I share with people mostly is what I'm getting at, because I'm not putting a bad rap on people. I just know not everybody has the same feelings as I do. So with that being said, I don't like to share my feelings with everybody because I'm already sensitive and a very empathic person. I show a lot of empathy. So, I tend to get drained after a while of just sharing or just feeling so much with somebody. If I'm not getting that energy reciprocated, then, you know, it's pulling more energy away from me than it's giving. And I don't rock with that. So I'm very selective with what I tell people and who I tell that to. And yeah. And just focusing on myself and growing my brand out. My forever brand, for those of y'all that don't know, my forever brand. If y'all want any t-shirts or merchandise by Forever Brand, then y'all just hit me up in the comments and I'll send y'all a link to how y'all can get y'all a t-shirt made or anything. But yeah, just being very aware of my surroundings and the people I deal with. Because sometimes, like, I don't know why I have this blockage of just being so blunt and just upfront. Like, it is what it is. Like, the world is, I want to say it's a good place, but then again, there's a negative side to everything. So like I say, we just got to be careful as people and human beings who we interact with. Not saying we can't love everybody, because we still can at the same time, but you got to put your boundaries up, because to me that just spells out disaster when you just, I'm not saying giving, but when you give more than you're required, because it isn't necessary. And when you overdo it, you most likely won't get a return on what you did just because it wasn't required. So what you can give, then you give, but and it's also better to give than to receive. But you catch my drift, people. Just be aware of your friends and the people you hang with. Bring awareness to it. Because people you thought were your friends really aren't your friends. They just with you for their come up. they have a motive behind their dealings with you, and sometimes it could just be to use you, whether it be money, energy, use your time, and you're not getting a ROI, a return on your investment in time with somebody. Your energy isn't being reciprocated, and that's not how things work. But y'all know, man, I'm over here. I'm back at it again, like I never left. I'm steady just building on myself and working on myself, practicing longer meditations. Today I did a 15 minutes out here with the trees and stuff, and felt pretty nice. I've been off on Sunday, so I'm not able to go to the nature walk that I was at. It might have been my last video or the one before. Yeah, it was the one before last. Where it is a lot of different species of trees, but this was just fine. It's a wide open space, and it's a lot of trees out here, and it smells good. I tried to get it before it got real dark, because I'm actually jogging, and I was gonna bring Cyrus with me, but that dog done got so big, y'all, and he been outside, and he nice and dirty and stank, so I didn't want him in the car, and he jumping all in the puddles like he at an amusement park. So I just left him at home in the hopes that maybe next week it'll be sunny outside and I can give him a bath and stuff. But as far as that, man, I just want y'all to be blessed out here and just be aware of your surroundings and the people you dealing with, and you don't have to be so obnoxious and dismissive. I want to say pessimistic. I'm gonna have to look that word up, but pessimistic about the people that or how you go about telling people, you just don't want to deal with them. Just create space, and I'm learning that as time goes on myself, just creating space for myself more than I give other people, because I have to be in a good mind state. That way I can be proactive throughout life, because I can't be of value to nobody if my mental isn't okay. And it's okay to be alone. You don't have to feel lonely to be alone. You can find joy in being alone, because at the end of the day, all you have is yourself out here and the relationship you build with yourself. And you don't have to feel guilty for wanting to be alone or putting time to yourself, or, even just saying, I'm going to go and meditate for 15 minutes. I'm going to mess with you. I'm going to hook up with you right after that. Like, you shouldn't really feel guilty about that. So keep that in mind as well as you navigate, through different relationships and stuff, even with your parents too. Sometimes, I'm still struggling with that, because I love my parents. They goddamn my life, but sometimes I just be wanting to do my own thing. I be wanting to seek and find knowledge for myself. And I be like, look, just give me a minute. I'm going to meditate on it, and I'm going to get right back to you with it, because I'm really just trying to center myself and bring myself back to a balance in order to better serve. And that's what we are as people, servants. And the mission is to serve and serve and serve, and to love, enjoy the peace that is on earth around the people that we surround ourselves with, that want the same and have the same intentions as us, to be peaceful. And don't settle for less, because I'm not. And I'm still working on a relationship with people around me. I'm not trying to change nobody, but at the same time, I want you to realize that it's better out here, and you can achieve that with or without me, But if the timing isn't right, or if something not clicking, then let's talk about it, and let's bring it into fruition to what we both want, whether that's together or apart. Like, we have to be real with these relationships we having with people, because scarcity is a mindset. You know, scarcity is not valid. You know, it's definitely abundance of people out here that are looking for you and want the same things that you want. You just got to go find them, and you got to do that shadow work. You got to do that inner work to, you know, manifest and attract those things into your life. It will take time. It could take 12 to 18 months, you know, but that's the beauty of it. You know, the work it takes and the dividends that it pays out in the long run. So, you know, that's just one thing to think about as well, y'all. But I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna finish my shadow work, or, you know, my little exercise jogging session. And, you know, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all, keep it real. And I'll be back next week with something else on the camera for the YouTube. So y'all look out for that. And like I said, y'all like and comment and subscribe to the channel. That way, you know, I can push more of these videos out. And y'all, you know, if y'all interested in getting any clothing or anything, and y'all just, you know, hit me in the comments and I'll hook y'all up with a little anything really. Just tell me your size. But all right, fam, y'all be safe and y'all be peaceful. Peace.